House of love and light. Amy, take us to the place where we can be just who we are. And it's alright in the house of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we walk by faith and not by sight, not by sight. Through the house of love and light. House of love, the house of love and light. The house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. House of love and light. House of love and light.
Good morning, you're amazing. I'm so happy you're here with me. Welcome to House of Love and Light. I'm Amy Steinberg and it's Sunday and I'm so happy that you've joined me here in the virtual space of the Facebooks to create, to get together, to chill out, to awaken to a higher knowing of love and light. That's what we do every week. And I wanted to open with a poem of mine that I found, an old poem from like 20 years ago, okay? It's called The Feeling. All right, The Feeling. Because the theme for the month of March is awakening. And I want us to awaken to this feeling, the feeling, the in capital letters, T-H-E, the feeling. Sometimes you have this transcendental feeling, like everything that has ever been exists inside this moment now. The culmination of history is all balled up inside the air you breathe and the ground you see. Everything that has ever been has done so for this moment now. The Ice Age, the World Wars, the forming of the Earth's shores, the first pulse of the molten core all bore this moment now. And I can feel the motion of the cosmos beginning and beginning again and again each time inside me when I take a breath in. And without my breath right now, the swirl of the overhead clouds would move differently. And the purpose of it all is just to be itself, just to rock and swirl and stretch out and curl up inside me, this girl, a reflection of the beauty of the world, all the generations and inspirations and revelations, everything real is remembered inside my genetic code. I am soul and holy, holy, just as everything is. I am too. You are too, doing our part in this overwhelming heart of this everlasting start. Keep going, rolling on, sweet earth. Keep spinning and beginning and original sinning over and over and over again, and I'll never stop. As long as you keep it going, even when I'm dead and gone, my energy will live on inside another girl in another time on the same plane that swiftly shifts through reality and history, and she will fill the space with the same trace of transcendence that is here right now in this very moment. I thought you might like that one. Thought you might like it. So as we talk about awakenings today the theme is new life. New life. So just a very quick, check up on our mission. Our mission is to nourish with spiritual food, uplift to make you feel good, and inspire you to be your highest and best you. We are moving on up, and we're going to move up with some chanting to start. So I'm so glad you're here. Please put in the comments where you're watching from. I'm so happy to see you all. I'm so blessed and honored that you spend your Sundays with me here at Hala. This Sunday, I'm doing the duality thing where you're seeing me here. I'm taping this the night before. I'm taping this on Saturday night. So if you're seeing this, I'm sorry, I'm not calling out your name like I normally do. I'm at Unity in Mills River, North Carolina this morning on Sunday. And so I wanted to tape this and make sure I get a holla out every Sunday for now. So this is something wonderful. I hope you'll sing it with me because singing does what? Triggers the parasympathetic nervous system. Something wonderful. Sing it with me. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Join me. Something wonderful. Ooh, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it. I can feel it in my body. That's right. I can feel it in my soul. Sing it with me. I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. One more time from the top, come on. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Know it, see it with me. Something wonderful, ooh, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. And I can feel it, sing it with me. I can feel it in my body, yeah. I can feel it in my soul, that's right. I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go. Something wonderful. Can I hear an amen and an a women, y'all? Okay, so I don't know about you, but I'm going through a lot right now. It's been a crazy week. My mom moved here from Florida, and I've been getting her adjusted, and I'm going through personal stuff, and there's just so much going on. And so when this happens, as we awaken today, I always want to lead and be led with love. It's very, very, it can be challenging, right? So when we sing this one, we ask that the divine presence will surround us. And I'll do a little affirmative prayer in the middle, and I hope that you'll join me singing this one. It goes like this. Lead me, love, lead me on. Strong, yeah. Lead me, love, help me grow. Lead me, love, lead me home. Let's do it again. Lead me, love, lead me on. Lead me on when I'm weary. When I'm weary. Strong, lead me, love, help me grow. Lead me, love, lead me home. Lead me home. I invite you to close your eyes, take a deep breath in, relax those shoulders a little bit as I welcome you into a treatment, a prayer of higher, knowing, higher understanding, greater awakening. Right here, right now, in this holy moment, I recognize there is one power, one presence, one life, and one light, showing up and showing off as this very moment now. I know that the power, this presence, this light, this love is in me. It is living in me, as me, through me, and each and every person here this morning. And so I declare and know an awakening, a new life blossoming into this moment, this very moment right now. As you hear this, you know that there is newness unfolding perfectly, perfectly for you, perfectly, perfectly for me. Even any pain is is for the deeper, higher growth, the deeper, higher understanding of all that is. And so I declare and know joy, peace, abundance, love, connection, forgiveness, awareness, higher knowing. I say thank you, God, and so it is. We sing once more. Lead me, love, lead me on when I'm weary. When I'm weary, make me strong. Lead me, love, help me grow, help me grow. Lead me, love, lead me, love. I am home. I am home. I am home. Deep breath in. Yeah. We light the candles every Sunday. Here to light the candles for us is the beautiful Mariana.
Good morning, Hala family. I light a candle for the Eastern religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism, that teach us about harmony, karma, and the way. I light a candle for Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Baha'i, teaching us about tradition, forgiveness, surrender, and order. I light a candle for ancient wisdom and new thought traditions, including indigenous teaching, shamanism, paganism, science of mind, and New Age spirituality, teaching us to root and expand. I light a candle for the great mystery, the eternal question, the not knowing. Thank you, Amy, for this honor. Namaste, everyone.
You are a goddess, Mariana. Thank you so much for lighting the candles for us, and how cute were you at the end where you're like, oh, I gotta light this last candle. So we honor all paths, and it's beautiful to remember that. It's beautiful to light the light consciously, to ignite that faith that is ever present in all the faiths, the faith that is on all the faiths. So here to pull a card for us is our beautiful and amazing Casey. She's going to be pulling from a very cool deck, so I'm excited to hear about this. Here's Casey.
Hello, my darlings. It is time once again to check in with the wisdom of the oracle cards for this week. I am lighting some sage for you, clearing out all the energy from this week that you don't need to carry forward, and setting intentions for next week, sending them up with the smoke, clearing out, all that stuff. So here's what we got this week. I have the Wisdom of Avalon oracle deck. I've never done this one before, so I'm very excited. So we'll see what the energy has to tell us today. What message? Ooh, okay. So now I have to look it up. I'm gonna do the big reveal after card number 9. So for our numerology people, number 9 is the eagle. When the eagle appears, it is a true signal of your connection to the angelic realm. With the angels' help and guidance, you can soar above life to see the larger vista. The eagle helps you to make your choices accordingly with integrity. When you pray to your angels, they will always answer, for they patiently wait for you to call upon them for assistance. The angels reside beside you, always hoping to aid humankind in finding peace and manifesting abundance and prosperity. The eagle also asks you to remember to soar high above life and look at the big picture. Don't get caught up in the tiny, unimportant aspects of life. The spiritual world is the real one. Your physical life is the dream. When the eagle appears, it's also a signal for prayer. It's time for a moment of conscious contact with the divine. Remember that you're always protected and divinely directed if you follow the guidance of spirit as it appears in the form of the eagle. Love it. I love my birds. I hope y'all have a great week, and I'll see you next time.
Soaring above, keeping perspective. We've been talking about keeping perspective, awakening to the big picture. I needed to hear that. So here's our beautiful Ash Ruiz with our little Ash moment we have each week. Here's Ash.
Hello there, beloveds. Ooh, when I saw what the theme was, new beginnings and this awakening to what's already awake, becoming more and more accustomed to the obvious that is this wholeness, that is this newness, this new beginning, this freshness. Lord, I feel songs in my being. I feel this energy. I feel this. I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. Know where I'm going and I know what to do. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. I got a new attitude. Hey, yeah, I do. I got a new attitude. I'm available to see my life through the eyes of my heart, through the eyes of spirit, through the eyes of love, the eyes of joy, the eyes of peace. Oh, I forgive, I love, I accept every part of me. Can you feel it? Yeah, feel it. Oh, what a moment, what a blessed moment. What a blessed moment. Beloved, 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 I invite you in this moment, take a sacred pause. Take a sacred pause. Be your own sacred wrench that like gets jammed into the mechanism of the story that is playing. Stories are amazing and wonderful, but in reality, they have no substance. They have no independent nature. You know, one power, one presence, one love, one light, one consciousness. Okay, our stories, they don't have an independent nature. They are the divine celebration of the stability that is the wholeness that is, beloved. So in this moment, a sacred pause, you know, you are never limited to the thought of you, never limited to the thought of yesterday, thought of tomorrow. The freshness, the fire of the living aliveness of your being is here. The fire of the living presence of your being is here, alive and well. And from this space, new beginnings abound. I love you.
Oh, I love you too. I love you too. The fire. It's right here. It's in this moment now. And you know, I like to share a different amazing artist every week here at Holla. And this week, Jessie Powers posted this song and she is just divine. And I thought, wow, what a perfect song for what I'm going through personally and for what this theme is about awakening to the newness, new beginnings, the cycles, the circles, the ever-present nature of an awakening heart. The ever-present nature of an awakening heart. Now, I will say that this video is just a little bit blurry, so I encourage you to not stare at the screen, but to listen because the sound quality is excellent and the song is excellent. And I think the blurry thing was maybe a stylistic choice, so it's not like it's ugly or anything. I just think that if you're staring at it trying to see if it's not blurry, I always try to warn you about things that I get confused about. So anyway, Jessie Powers is amazing. This song is amazing. Listen to her lyrics, listen to her tonality, and then I'll be back for a little message. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I sat still and beheld the glory white of the silk upon the dogwood in the early morning light, and a story told to me long ago returned to something wordless as it started to unfold before my eyes. If you wait till all is right, till black folds to white, you'll live like a blind one. And if you hold your gaze to the sky, you'll see how the night gives birth to the sun. Day to night and night to day. Isn't that the blessed way? I lay still in the dark and fertile ground as my body turns to chaos, feeling all the life around. I am home, I'm at peace and I'm at rest, and it only took one lifetime to realize I'd never left. Ooh. If you wait till all is right, till black folds to white, you live like a blind one. And if you hold your gaze to the sky, you'll see how the night gives birth to the sun. Oh, day to night and night to day. Isn't that the blessed way? What is love but to open to the glory that an ordinary morning makes you weep? What is faith but to smile as the leaves change, knowing they will return again in spring? All of life comes from decay. Oh, day to night and night to day. Isn't it a beautiful thing? Well, isn't that the blessed way?
Day to night and night to day. Isn't that the blessed way? Thank you so much, Jessie. Wow, thank you so much for that. So, awakening, new life. Now, I'm going to give you a message that is going to be unscripted. That's part of my new life. That's part of my gift to myself this week. I had a very, very, very challenging week. I'm not going to go into any personal stuff because, I just don't feel like it's appropriate this morning, but there is a lot going on for me and it's very challenging, and I'm not going to ignore it, but I'm also just not going to go too deeply into it, but it's been very tough. And so in order for me to make this video today, I decided to myself, I said, part of my new life, part of the gift to myself in the past year has been to relax, to trust God, to trust the unfolding of the ever-present nature of the universe. And part of the way to do that this week was to trust how this talk was going to unfold. And what I decided to do, I've done one other time. I did it for Christy Snow at her church when she had asked me to fill in for her when she was ill. And I basically collected a bunch of my tools of the week. I have the tools of the week, and then I just spoke from the heart about them. So I picked, I think 2, 4, 6, 8, like 10 of my favorite tools. And I'm just going to speak from the heart on them. And that is going to be the talk today about new life. And so you might remember when you hear the tool, like if you've been coming to House of Love and Light consistently, you might remember the tool and remember if it worked for you, if it did something for you. And it's a good way to review and to think about like what can we do? What can we do? What actions can we take? Because part of new life is forward motion and taking action. And so I thought that would be really fun for us to look at some tools. So the first tool I picked was keep it or drop it, and pray. Prayer is the answer to whether or not something is a keep it or drop it moment for us, right? Like sometimes we don't know whether or not we're supposed to keep it, work through that relationship thing, or, keep that job that is so challenging, or drop it if it's time to go. But sitting on the fence gives our ass crack it hurts the ass crack, okay? We can't sit on the fence. You either have to keep it, dive in, commit to whatever it is that you're doing, that you're struggling with, or drop it. And if we don't know, sometimes we don't know whether we want to stay or go. Should I stay or should I go? Sometimes we don't know. And so when we don't know, allergies, nose itch. Sometimes we just have to pray. We say, God, show me a sign. Give me a sign. What am I supposed to do in this situation? So keep it or drop it. See if that's useful for you this week. The next one is rest. This has been the best thing for me in the past year, is learning how to father rest. Release everything, simply trust. Release everything and simply trust. There's the story of Tara Brach. I was listening to her this week, and she was telling the wonderful story of the man who was running through the woods, being chased by a tiger, and he comes to the end, and he's hanging on by, he falls off the edge, and he's hanging on the edge of the cliff by a big root, and the tiger is up above him and coming after him, and he says, God, please help me. God, please help me. What can I do? And he hears this booming voice, and this booming voice says, just let go. And then he goes, is there anybody else up there? It's so hard to let go, right? It's so hard to trust, to allow. Maybe when he let go, there was a big cushy, God would have supplied him a way to something to land upon. And so as we rest in this holy moment of now, as we rest in this new spring, as we rest entering this time of coming out of COVID, we are coming out of it. I can feel it. I can sense it. I'm experiencing it. As we rest, trust that all is happening exactly as it should. Even if it's tough, even if it's challenging, even if it's painful. Let's move on to the next tool. Watch for desire. Turn inward, find that spark within. I love that. I love that photograph of the kitty sort of looking at himself like, hey, that mirror that we have to look into, that we have to discover that divine spark. And watch for desire means like, am I happy? Am I doing what I want to be doing? Where is your desire? Is your desire, Abraham Hicks talks so much about following what would make us happy. You guys, I did something crazy today. I'm going to share about it right now. I have been wanting a convertible car since I got rid of my convertible. My first car was a convertible. My first car was a Camaro, a 69 Camaro convertible. I know that's unbelievable, right? When I was 16, I had a 69 Camaro convertible. That thing would be worth so much money today. Anyway, I got rid of it. I moved to the city. I didn't need a car. Anyway, there's more to that story. Anyway, I have been wanting a convertible since moving to Asheville because this weather is magnificent. It's like the wind and the trees and the sunshine. And well, because I'm experiencing a little bit of psychic pain, I decided to have some retail therapy. And I went onto Facebook Marketplace this week and I found this Mustang convertible for a very low price, 1989 Mustang. And I bought it. I'm crazy. I mean, it's probably a pile of junk, okay? But I bought it and I drove home and I was grinning the whole time and I felt the sun. And why did I do it? Because I was desiring it. Sometimes our choices aren't, super well thought out or healthy, but they make us happy. And I feel like so many of us just thwart our desires. We thwart our instincts, our urges, especially those who have happened upon the world of, recovery or spirituality. We start to hold ourselves back from things that would make us feel good. And so I implore you today, not to, pick up a drink if you're sober or anything like that, but to just go out there and watch for your desire. Ask yourself, what would make me feel like super yummy today? What would feel really wonderful? That's a funny tool, and thanks for listening to my story about my Mustang. I'll show you a picture next week. Tool of the week: watch the watcher, observe the observing, be fully present. Another thing that I heard Tara Brock talk about this week was our thoughts. The minute we are aware of our thoughts, that we go, oh wow, that's a thought, right? In other words, we don't just have the thought and the thought isn't driving us, but we can be aware of the thought. We can watch the thought. The moment we do that, we are coming to higher ground. We're coming above it. Even if we don't necessarily change the thought or have a different thought, or we don't have some kind of, healing, wonderful, prayerful, joyful thought, just the fact that we're aware, oh wow, that's a thought. The watching of the thoughts, the observing of the thoughts, the awareness of the thoughts. Oh wow, that's a thought. And then allowing it to be, not judging it, okay, and moving on, letting go, but watching your mind. What is your mind doing? Are you holding the high watch? Do you remember last week? That was the tool of the week from last week. The high watch. Watch yourself. Watch your thoughts. Observe your thinking. Wow, I'm being really hard on myself today. Wow, I'm being really judgmental of that person. Wow, I'm being super reactive. Whatever it is, just being aware of it. So many people walk around with absolutely no awareness of what they're thinking or how they're behaving. But you go, wow, I'm really aware of what I'm thinking right now. It shifts it. It's just like when you light the smallest candle, it just takes the darkness away. Watch the watcher, y'all. Next tool. Yes or no? Okay, so before, when I was asking about drop it or keep it, this can sort of circle back to that. The yes or no is a tool that I use all the time. If I say, think of a yes, okay, a convertible in the sun, that first perfect kiss. Think of a yes. Where does it sit in your body? For me, a yes is in my heart. For you, it might be in your toes. It might be tingling in your head. Ask yourself, where does my yes live? This was a tool that Reverend Christy Snow gave me years ago, and I use it all the time. Where is there a no? Am I supposed to go to the city? Am I supposed to leave here? Am I supposed to take that job? Or, okay, so think of a no. A no for me is going to the gym. Okay, that's a strong no for me. And I got like a feeling in my gut of like, ugh, I don't like how that feels. Not feeling like I fit in with people. When I feel like I feel left out, it's a gut feeling. It's like a gut ickiness. That's a no. So when you're sitting on the fence and you don't know which way to go, check in with your body. Say, is this a yes or is this a no? Let your body answer for you. Moving on. Enjoy the simple pleasures, y'all. Enjoy the simple pleasures. Your cup of coffee, be with it this week as you enter this new life and awaken to that watchful awareness, that consciousness of higher radical happiness, of deep, deep joy. Enjoy the simple pleasures. Put in the comments right now some simple pleasures. What is a simple pleasure for you? A good hot shower is a simple pleasure for me. Sitting down in my recliner, putting my feet up is a simple pleasure. A walk around my block is a very simple pleasure. Talking to an old friend is a simple pleasure. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. That is always what I'm talking about at House of Love and Light, to try to find the love, the light, the peace, the joy in this moment right now, no matter what's going on in the world, to find it inside. Moving on. Pain. What do we do with pain? Y'all, I have had some pain this week. Pain. What's the first thing we do when we have pain? Pause. Acquiesce. There's that letting go. Surrender. Let go. Let go. Illuminate. Shine some light on it. What is causing this pain? Is this something that I want to continue doing? One of my favorite spiritual phrases is, what is the most wonderful thing about beating your head against the wall? When you stop. Light up the pain. Ask, where is this coming from? Is this coming from a behavior? Is this coming from a pattern? Illuminate, and then nurture yourself through it. Be kind. When you're feeling pain, sometimes when I'm feeling pain, sometimes the tendency can be for me to inflict more pain, to blame, or to, put salt on the wound or whatnot. And I'm going to tell you today, try to be nurturing to yourself when you're in pain. Pain is a part of the process. Pain is something that we must endure if we want new life. If we want something new, think about a pregnant woman. She is going to go through some pain. I met the most wonderful woman the other day at the store. She had 2 little children in her little buggy. They were the cutest little children, and I don't even like children. I'm going to be honest. I didn't want them. I don't have like a motherly bone in my body. These were the sweetest, most adorable children I've seen in a very long time. I just said I don't like children. I know. I'm sorry. It's just, some people don't want them. I mean, I love my nephews. I love my niece. I taught children for many, many years. I'm good with children. Anyway, what was my point about it? Oh, she told me that she had them both as home births. I applaud you if you have children. I applaud you if you have grandchildren. I applaud you if you go through the pain of dealing with childbirth and child issues. And oh my gosh. Yeah. Hope that did something for you. And just a few more. CLOUD. I love these acronyms, y'all. I'm an acronym person. CLOUD. Okay, so this comes from the idea that you are the sky and everything else is the weather. That's from Pema Chodron. You are the sky and everything else is the weather. And when the clouds come by, that pain, consider it. Let it live. Be open to the gift of it. Undress it and then do nothing. Sometimes when that cloud comes along, we want to make that cloud stay there. That cloud's going to pass. This too shall pass. So let it live. Let that cloud go by, but let it go by and be open to the gift of it. The gift that it's bringing you of awareness, the gift that it might be bringing you of a deeper understanding of yourself, or of your world, how you are. Undress it. I like that idea. It's like, get naked with it. Tell the truth. Tell the truth about yourself. Why is that cloud there? Why is this pain here? What's going on? Am I doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results? I get done with the insanity, okay? Final tool. You can never be too much you. You are the only you. You are a spectacular you. You can be the most you that you can be, and you don't try to dim that light. Don't even try it. Don't even try it. Shine your light as bright as you can. Be yourself. Expose yourself. And guess what? You're not going to be for everybody. I am not for everybody, okay? Whatever. I am going to be my most me. And that unfolds and that changes. I had a very interesting experience this week where I got triggered by something from high school. And they brought up somebody that I used to be, And so when I say too much you, I don't mean the you from 20 years ago. I'm talking about the you from now. You are becoming. You are expanding. You are expressing. You are evolving. When you see somebody from high school, don't bring up stuff from high school. Ask them how they are now. People change. People grow. I do not regret anything from my high school time. I was crazy. It was wonderful. But I was so insecure. I was so unsure of myself. I was so wanting to fit in, wanting to belong. And today, I just go where I'm welcome. That's where I go today. And that's where I encourage you to go. And you are welcome here at House of Love and Light. So thanks for listening to these fun tools. That is my little message for the week. I hope you got something from it. I hope that you will share this with others. This is available all week. Last week, our feed got cut off because of something that was a copyright issue, but then it got cleared up. So last week is back up if you missed last week. And next week I will be back as well with another message, and I will be live next week. So now we talk a little bit about giving. Please give to me, to House of Love and Light. There's money that goes out to the people that contribute, their time, talents, and treasures. So please give to help me continue to do stupid stuff like buy a Mustang. You guys, it wasn't expensive. I'm not rich. I'm not getting rich off all. I just want to pay my bills. But I am abundant, and there's nothing wrong with being abundant. And I'm abundant because of my painting mostly. That's what's bringing in the most money for me today. And so I encourage you to hire me to do a painting. Behind me, we have the hummingbird and the turtles. These are both still available, which is crazy. I cannot believe it. But there are 3 ways to give. You can text LOVE to 828-383-9889, PayPal.me/House of Love and Light, or Venmo at Amy-Steinberg-5. Nothing is too little. If you feel like, I had a good time, I'm going to give her $5. Fine, that's great. If you feel like, I'm going to give her $100. That's great too. I accept all love offerings with graciousness and joy. Upcoming next week, new dreams. I'm funny that way. Sometimes I talk about dreams. Sometimes I talk about giving up on your dreams, letting go of your dreams. But it's spring. It's time to bring out those dreams again. Let's bring our dreams back out. Let's talk about them next week. I can't wait. And if you want to get the book of the month, it's Radically Happy. I'm reading it. I'm enjoying it. I also got 2 more Osho books. I'm like blazing my way through Osho. So that's a blast. Again, behind me, these 2 paintings are available. If you're interested, private message me for the tool of the week this week. Okay, we don't really have one because we used all of the tools of the week from this week, right? So just if you want a tool of the week, look back at one of those and see if you can find one that you like. See if you can find one that you like. See if you can find one that you like. You are the sky. Everything else is the weather. Think about nurturing yourself. Think about watching your thoughts. Think about being in the moment, being in peace, being in love, being in a new life, awakening to a new life. Okay, so here to give us our closing meditation is the beautiful and amazing Reverend Renee. It's about a 2-minute meditation. I encourage you to close your eyes or keep them open because I made a beautiful video for her. And I encourage you to watch it or to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and listen to her amazing voice. And I'll be back to say goodbye. Thanks for being here.
From the cold, dormant ground springs forth life anew. We resonate and respond to this calling of nature. For within us, we have been asleep through this long winter. We have been in that mode of rejuvenation. And as that which springs forth like in nature, we are brought to a new level of anticipation and passion for life. Springs forth new life within us. For the only thing that is consistent in life is change. And as we allow ourselves to move with the rhythm of life, we recognize our minds are afire with new ideas. Our skin tingles as we experience sunshine in a brand new way. We feel ourselves taller and stronger. Our imaginations run wild. Our motivation is lightened like a brand new fire. So with new life comes new possibilities. We spring forward with a brand new life, one that is of our own creation. For we are as intelligent as the entire universe, for we are one with that which made us. And therefore the nature calling is the nature within us. We are called forth to a brand new life. For this I am certain, and for this I am grateful.
For this I am certain, and for this I am grateful. Thank you so much for that beautiful little meditation. That's the kind of thing that you could pull out anytime during the week if you just need a little pop of life in your week. You're feeling like, you know what, I'm disconnected. I don't feel, excited about life. I need to remember that about the newness of life. And I remember that Renee Laboa meditation during House of Love and Light. I'm going to go back. You can go back and fast forward to that, or you can go back and look at the tools of the week, So just a quick thank you. I would like to thank Myron Stam for all the beautiful music he has made for House of Love and Light. I would like to thank Casey for pulling a card, to Ash for giving his beautiful ideas, for Jessie Powers. Please check her out. She is incredible. And to my beloved Reverend Renee, thank you so much for that meditation. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I hope that you'll come out on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock to music and meditation. It's always a blast. And again, if you're interested at all in one of these paintings behind me, please private message me. I love you. I love you. I love you. All is truly well. This is the moment to be. Bye-bye.
House of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, take us to the place where we can be just who we are. And it's alright in the house of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we walk by faith and not by sight, not by sight. Through the house of love and light. House of love, the house of love and light. The house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. House of love and light. House of love and light.